Leaders, what's good, man? It's Quay Scott, leader of the new school, back with another banger, back with another video here to motivate and elevate in all aspects of life, because that's what I do. I'm all about me, motivating and elevating, and thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. As y'all can see, we're going to be talking about this new car I just bought. Well, not just bought, but I bought a brand new car for the first time in my life. I just actually picked up the plates to put on the car, and while I was doing that, I'm stopping to get a car wash. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and explain or elaborate on this brand new car. So it's not just any brand new car. I mean, it's a brand new car, but I got it in my business name. That's what I more so want to talk about. So as y'all can see in the title, I just bought a brand new car in my business name. So Quay Scott, leader of the new school, does not own this. Quay Scott, leader of the new school business, owns this. And it's actually one of the biggest, most mature adult CEO boss moves I done ever made, I feel like. It's something I've been wanting to do. As I told you guys in a recent video, I had got rid of my Scat Pack, so I had to get me another car. And so we're gonna get into all of that. I'm gonna wait till after I get done getting this car washed, getting the car clean and stuff, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna give y'all all the details. I'm gonna tell y'all why I sold my Scat Pack, what made me go with this car that I'm currently in, and why it's beneficial to get into my business name. So before we get into that, if you guys don't mind, please subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. I need everybody watching this, subscribed or not, to like this video by hitting that thumbs up button. It'll help me a lot. It'll help my channel to get my videos out there to more people. So I'd appreciate that. And then y'all see we got the sweatshirts now. We got the sweatshirts now. We had the Motivate and Elevate shirts. We are stepping it up to the sweatshirts now. So if you guys want any of those, comment below. Hit me up on social media. Let me know what size, what color, and I got y'all, man. So y'all stay tight. Let me finish getting my car washed, and we're gonna tap back in with y'all. So let me start out by telling y'all why I sold my Scat Pack. I got it in 2020. It was a 2019 Dodge Charger Scat Pack, white, black wheels, red interior. When I got it, it was like a little less than 30,000 miles on it, which is high for it being only used for a year. But I got it with a little less than 30,000 miles. I think the sticker price on it was $34,000. And by the time I got ready to sell it, which was October, September, I had put over 30,000 miles on it in just over a year. I was nearing close to 60,000 miles. Like I said, I do a lot of traveling. I'm back and forth 3-4 times a week on a 3-hour round trip every other day, it seems like. So given the condition the car was in, I've done everything I wanted to. The thrill was gone. The offer that I got, I couldn't refuse, because if I continue to wait when the market corrects itself, because right now, if you guys haven't noticed, it's a microchip shortage with all the automobiles, all the vehicles. That's why when you go to a lot of these dealerships, they don't have a lot of inventory. Right now, they're paying top dollar for your car just to have inventory. They're going to figure out a way to make profit on it. The company that bought my car told me they were sending it to Oregon to an auction, and they was going to get like 60, 70,000 for it. Just to backtrack again, I got my car for $34,000 in 2020, July of 2020. In October of 2021, they offered me over $40,000. I couldn't pass up on that. I couldn't. And I thought about it. I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep it, but I'm making all the money I put into it back, all the payments I made. I profited several $1,000s on it. And if I continue to wait, I wouldn't have made a dime off of it. I probably would have lost money if I continued to wait to sell it whenever I was ready to sell it. So that's why I got rid of the Scat Pack. Again, another boss decision, in my opinion. I had to make that move to make that profit. I don't think I would have got that if I held on to it several months later and tried to get rid of it when I absolutely did not want it anymore. So that's why I got rid of the Scat Pack. And to be honest, I didn't realize how expensive cars were once I sold it. Because now I sold it, I got several $1,000s in my pocket. It paid out the rest that I owed on it, plus got money in my pocket. now it's time to look for another car. And so I'm looking for cars. I'm like, I'm gonna give me an Audi. I looked at some Audis. I looked at some Mercedes. I looked at some BMWs, and none of them made sense. None of them made sense at all. My Audi A6 that I wanted so bad, it was a black one. I wanted it so bad. Everything was either high mileage and high price. So the Audi that I wanted, it had like 54,000 miles, and they wanted like $47,000 for it. I'm like, the decision, if that was the case, if I was gonna make that purchase, I might as well have kept my Scat Pack, and the monthly payments were higher than what my Scat Pack was. So nothing that I wanted made sense to get, and so I had to, again, tap into the CEO mentality, make a boss decision, an executive decision to go with something, I don't even want to say less value, something that made sense for me, business-wise. So after debating and looking for months, I think I went like a month, almost 2 months without a car. Me and my wife just shared this Jeep that you see behind me. After that, I finally came up with a decision, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna be 100% transparent. I was ego tripping at first. When I made my decision, I was like, nah, I can't go to this. I just came from a Scat Pack. Like, people gonna think I'm broke or losing money. I ain't got no money if I go to this. And I was thinking of what people would think of me with the decision that I was about to make. And then I had to quickly snap up out of there, because the thing about people and the thing about visions is you only can see your vision. Only you know what you have in plan, what you have to achieve, what you're aspiring to conquer. So that's what I had to tell myself. I had to be like, you know what? I'm gonna make the decision. People gonna think what they gonna think. Whether I got a Bugatti, whether I got a Toyota Corolla, like, so I had to make that decision for me, what's best for my family, and for what's best in the future. So, and just going back to one of my previous videos, broke to becoming financially free. One of the things I said was that you have to decrease or eliminate some expenses, and my Scat Pack, like I said, I was paying like $200 a week in gas. You multiply that by 4 weeks, that's $800 just in gas. That's a car. That's somebody rent on a house. You know what I'm saying? My insurance plus my car note. And I know what some people thinking. Oh, you could have grinded harder. You could have made more money. I prefer to work smarter and make smarter moves than to work harder. That's one thing about me. I like to work as less as possible and make as much money as possible. That's just how I move. That's how I like to operate. And so, one of the steps in becoming financially free was to let that go. That was a process that was a step in the process that had to be done. And I remember my wife asking me, was I sad when I let it go? And I was like, nah, I'm not emotionally attached to anything materialistic. So letting the car go, it was like actually like it made me happy. I was like, okay, I'm making a real boss move. You got to think about it in a business. If expenses are too high or in the way of you accomplishing your financial goal that you want to do for the quarter, for the year in a business, what you gonna do? You gonna let some employees go? You gonna let something go that's costing you too much to limit those expenses to bring you in more money? Same thing here, man. That's why I say it's a boss move. It's a boss decision. And so what I did was, when I made the decision on the car that I wanted to get, I said I wanted to be good on gas. I needed to be big. For me, I'm a big guy. So, and I also got 2 kids, a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. So I needed 2 car seats to go in the back seat, plus room for my wife, because we do a lot of things as a family. So that was the only 2 requirements that I had to have. And Honda Accord 2021, y'all can't really see that. Honda Accord was what it came out to be. And one of the things that I'm most proud of is not necessarily the car, but I got it in my business name. I got it in my business name. So Quay Scott, leader of the new school, like I told you at the beginning, does not own this. My LLC owns it. Buyer's tag receipt right there. I'm trying not to show y'all too much information. You got the, where is it at? Can y'all see that purchaser name? You come over here, you cover this up. Elevated Enterprises LLC. It's my, so that's what I'm most proud of. The thing with that is, that helps my business credit. So when I'm making these monthly on-time payments, it reports my business credit to the business bureaus. It doesn't report to my personal credit. It'll help build that up. So when I do go apply for loans and things to buy more houses or any asset, anything that'll help me purchase something that'll bring me more money, I can get it from there. And with business funding, with business credit, they often give you more capital than you would in your personal name. So that's a plus. Also, the benefits of having something in your business name, my gas now is a tax write-off. If I was to have to pay for oil changes, it would be a tax write-off. If I was to have to pay for tires, it would be a tax write-off. But the thing is, with the financing that I went with, and the financing that I wanted to go with, the financing that I went with actually beat them out. So with them, well, just let me give y'all the rundown. So I didn't put any money down, zero. I didn't put money down on my Scat Pack. I would never put $1 down for any vehicle. I didn't put no money down, 1% interest rate, free tires for 6 years, free oil changes for 6 years, and really and truly, my car note went down like $300. My insurance went down like another $200. My gas went down tremendously. So those trips that I was telling y'all that I'd be making, those 3-4 round trips I'll be making back and forth, to fill up my Scat Pack was costing me like $63 every single time, and I would pay that like 2 to 3 times a week. I make those same trips in this car and may have to fill up 1 time a week, and it only cost me $31. We was getting gas the other day, and the pump stopped, it make that little click sound, and I told my wife, I said, dang, that was fast, because I'm used to it taking forever, being $60, $70. Now that it's $31, it just caught me off guard. But those are the benefits of not only this car, but to getting it in my business name. So to me, it was a boss move all over, because now I'm eliminating my expenses and I'm increasing my funding or my loan amounts if I want to go and pursue a loan, because it's in my business name and it's building up my business credit. So it's not, I'm gonna probably keep the car for a long time, but eventually I will get another car. But I just wanted to come here and explain the importance of, making some short-term sacrifices, letting go of your ego. That's another big thing, letting go of your ego, because I was ego tripping at first. I was like, man, I can't go from no Scat Pack to no Honda. Like people gonna look at me crazy. Like I'm gonna go back to the crib and like people gonna be like, dang, he went from a Scat Pack to a Honda. Like what's going on with him? And those were the thoughts that I was having in my head. But I'm actually reading a book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F you, that word. And in life, that's what you got to do, because I could have got rid of the Scat Pack and went and got a Lamborghini. Somebody's going to have something to say. I could have got rid of the Scat Pack and got a Toyota Corolla. Somebody's going to have something to say. Point I'm making is somebody going to always have something to say, no matter what you do, when you do it, good or bad. So you got to do what's best for you, what's best for your family and your vision. And if something isn't in alignment with your vision, you got to let it go. And the Scat Pack wasn't in alignment with my vision. I calculated it, and I'm saving over $1,000 by letting go of the Scat Pack. That $1,000 can be invested into something else, or I can add it to some other income and invest it into something else that's going to bring me money. And the thing about the Scat Pack, I can always go get another one if I wanted to. But like I said, the thrill was gone. I had my fun. I did what I wanted to with it. Now it's time to make boss moves going into 2022. We're trying to become financially free, and that was just part of me becoming financially free, was letting it go, grabbing something that's more cost efficient, more fuel efficient, and just better overall for my situation and what I got going on with me and my family and what we're trying to accomplish going into this new year. So to the young kids, man, make wise decisions early on in your 20s. I'm only 26. But I'm going to be financially free by the time I'm 30. I'm going to be chilling from 30 till the Lord calls me home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to let go and sacrifice the fun or some of the cool stuff that, Instagram makes look cool and all that. But here soon, I'm going to be having my way. Like my big homie Graves or 903 always say, here pretty soon, y'all going to see, and I'm going to show y'all more of that. Because like you say, you got to show people that for them to believe in. So I'm just documenting the process, letting y'all know what I gave up, what I got to what I'm going to get. Because that's the thing, man. The Scat Pack, To me, that's small. Anybody can get that. Not anybody, but I ain't trying to, you know, stunt, but the Scat Pack to me was small. What I got coming is way much bigger, way much greater. And so that's why I wanted to come here. This is not necessarily about the car, but I did, you know, I know I got some aspiring entrepreneurs on here that, you know, this maybe could help you try to get you your next car in your business name and reap those benefits that you can get using that. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to come and share with you guys. Let y'all know what's going on in my personal life, business life, and how I'm elevating in every aspect that I can. So hope you guys were inspired by this. Again, live your life, do what you want to do, make the decisions that's going to make the most sense in your life, that's going to benefit you, that's going to elevate you in your life, and not worry about what other people may think or say. Message to everybody, not just you, just everybody listening, watching this video. So that's it. That's all, man. Again, I'm Quay Scott, leader of the new school. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I do have the Motivate and Elevate sweatshirts. If you guys would like to purchase some, comment below, let me know. Hit me up on social media. If you are new to the channel, man, please hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. I need everybody to like this video if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, keep elevating.